Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. As we seem to be moving here to the upside, at least sort of last week, we reacted to the support region that I communicated in my last video, which is pretty cool, okay, which could be the first signal that we are indeed trying to break out. So the silver chart seems to be followed at the moment by the price. We talked in the previous video about a structure that the market obviously, formed an ABC structure here. So the idea was possibly A wave, B wave, C wave. Only possible if the C wave, if the wave 5 in the C wave is a truncation, because as you can see here, this low is slightly higher than this one. Again, we're talking here not about the spot chart, so maybe there are slight differences, but it's basically a double bottom. Don't actually know, maybe it is slightly lower. I think it's not lower, I think it's a truncation, so it's only possible. However, in my last video, what I identified was here with you together, that this could be a 5-wave pattern to the upside, a first 5-wave move. In Elliott wave analysis, what we need to understand first of all is, okay, are downside expectations fulfilled? And yep, they were. Not ideally, well, not in an ideal world, because truncations are exceptions, but because we could identify the first 5-wave pattern to the upside, not above resistance, that's important. There's all a bit still a bit in limbo, but we could identify 5 waves up, and based on that, I gave you a setup in the last update, or a support region. So here basically between 22.14 and 22.47. Now I didn't make another update when we actually reached the peak there. So granted, the support area obviously always needs to be moved with the price. As I always say, I think in the last video, we didn't really have a top in place yet. But even if we adjust it, the 78.6 fib level never broke. So setup remained valid. Yes, it's always when we're dealing with these 1-2 setups, that's essentially what it could be. 5 waves up can be seen as a wave 1, and basically the ABC pullback can be seen as the wave 2. So 1-2, yeah. Then the 78.6 fib level ideally does hold, and then this could now be a 3rd wave rally. That's sort of what I'm tracking. So it's at least an idea at the moment, a thought that I have. So let's see, and I tell you in this video what or which levels basically need to hold to keep going. Come on. Okay, I need to select the right tool. So this would be a wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. We're going to label that together now. Just need to change the wave degree. 1, 2, and then, yeah, that should be fine. So 1-2 setup, and then this could be a 3rd wave rally. So based on that, first of all, we can identify what a 3rd wave now really should reach. So there are certain ideal targets a 3rd wave should reach. Typically, minimum target would be the 1.236 extension. And the ideal target is sort of first ideal target. Okay, they can always extend a little further, but that's the 1.38 extension. So that's sort of the target area for wave 3. I think what we might be dealing with here is a 1-2-1-2 setup, which would be great. So this could be a 1-2. Should be like that. 3, 4, 5. And then similar to gold, I made a gold video as well. This could be another 1-2 setup, even though it's a bit long for that, but 1-2. And then 3, 4, 5. That wave count will give us, first of all, an invalidation point. So what I don't want it to do is to break below the last low. It seems like even this 3rd might need another high. So that means that's the invalidation point. This is only valid, this assumption, as long as we're holding 22.55. Below that level, this correction will extend, most likely, okay? Because, well, I cannot then count the 3rd wave already unfolding. That doesn't work. So that's what I'm watching. Key levels there for the breakout next. It's basically this resistance range, which is still relevant between 23.17 and 23.48. As you can see, the price just got rejected there again. And overall, yeah, ideally we're following this roadmap to 24.25 to 24.91 next for circle wave 3. But you see there are a few more 4-5 patterns that should really be filled in on the way up. Only below 22.55, I would have to assume, this was never really, this never really worked out. By the way, obviously, there are certain levels of confirmation in Elliott wave, right? The first one is 5 waves up. The second one is, okay, 3 waves down, we're holding support. And the third level of confirmation is a break above the wave 1 high. That really needs to happen. So we need to get the break above that 23.49 level for confirmation that the third wave there is unfolding. That's my update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, please check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.